Hello everyone. Today I have a story that is not good. The first thing I want to say is anger compromises good judgment and safety. It compromises your personal safety. And these two hotheads from the Lee County Sheriff's Office, detention deputies, were just fired and arrested and criminal charges pending for felony official misconduct and felony battery. Why, I ask? Why? Not necessary. They decided to get hot water out of the hot water container and throw it on 3 inmates. Now, reports say the inmates have first-degree and second-degree burns. I don't know, but that's what the reports say. The sheriff sent out this tweet saying that he fired these 2 officers and what they're charged with. So apparently, they definitely stepped into it. And that's why I want to talk about anger and using good judgment as a correctional officer, okay? Now, before we get into that, just so you know, the Sheriff's Department has stated that they've moved out all the hot water dispensers from the dorms, and they've placed a supervisor in the area now. So this is really bad when you have to do things like this, because this should just be common sense. Anger will destroy you in the world of corrections if you decide to be a correctional officer, because you're going to be challenged with all kinds of things by the inmates. The inmates are going to call you names. They're going to threaten you. They're going to call your mama names, your sister name, your daddy name. Some of them will, not all the inmates, but a lot of them do that to try to get your anger built up. And what happens after the anger is built up and you make a dumb mistake like this? Intentional. It doesn't sound like a mistake. An intentional wrongdoing like this, you get fired. And worse yet, you get criminal charges placed on you. One of these officers started in 2021. The other officer started in 2022. Very young officers, very new officers. Where did they learn this from? I hope this is not an indication of other officers conducting things with anger that has taught these 2 this, or maybe these 2 just had that anger built up. But you cannot let that anger destroy your life, destroy your career. When you get angry at an inmate, all I ask you to do is pause, step back, because they had time in this situation. This isn't like an inmate attack where you must defend yourself immediately. That's a whole different story, folks. Pause, step back, think about the situation. And is it that bad that I have to lose my job and get arrested over it? Or can we just write them up, call for backup? Heck, ask a supervisor if you don't know. But definitely don't lose your cool and throw hot water on the inmates. We had a detention deputy get suspended for a few days and moved out of the juvenile boot camp when I was an instructor at the juvenile boot camp for hazing. And all he did was take the canteen from the inmate cadet and poured water over the cadet's head. Doesn't sound terrible, does it? But hazing is forbidden. In this case, in the jail, this was hot water that gave first and second degree burns. Come on, man. Please. Stop it. No room for hotheads in corrections, okay? Hang in there, folks. Keep your cool. Do it right. Keep your job, and don't get arrested. Thank you very much. Gary York, True Prison Stories.